this is JC. Welcome to Missed Again, where every missed shot is a lesson. It's not about perfect play, it's about my struggles and honest progress. Aiming is a huge part of your pool game, and it is natural for your aiming method to evolve as your game progresses. This happens because, as your fundamentals improve and you can deliver the cue ball to where you aim, it is natural to sharpen your aiming method to improve your potting accuracy. I speak from experience as my own fundamentals improve. While I'm still dialing in my stroke to strive towards the mirage of perfection, my aiming approach and method have evolved to match my elevated game. In this video, I will discuss the 3 stages of my aiming evolution and a useful drill to hone your aim and stroke speed. Let's first start by understanding the various aiming methods. The first aiming method I used is probably what most pool players learned as beginners and may still use today as intermediate players. It is the ghost ball, where you imagine where the cue ball must contact the object ball in order for the object ball to be pocketed. There are pros and cons of this method. The pros are that it's easy to understand the concept and learn how to use it. The cons are that the ghost ball can be difficult to visualize accurately at certain angles and distances. The next method is fractional aiming. This method is common with snooker players. This is where you must identify how much of the object ball you must hit for it to be pocketed based on the cut angle of the shot. The fraction refers to how much of the object ball is covered by the cue ball from the shooter's perspective, such as a full ball, half ball, 1/4 ball, 3/4 ball, or anything in between. Check out my video on hybrid aiming, where in that method, I first visualize the ghost ball and then use fractional aiming to confirm the aiming point. At this time, my aiming method has evolved to match my current improved fundamentals. Unlike before, I now start with fractional aiming to identify the cut angle and where I should be contacting the object ball. In this case, this shot is about a 30-degree half-ball hit. Next, I visualize taking the shot and pocketing the object ball. This includes visualizing getting down on the shot, stroking the cue, shooting the cue ball to contact the object ball, and seeing the object ball rolling into the pocket in my mind's eye. At this point, all aiming is done. When I'm down on the shot, I'm visualizing and sharpening the image of the aiming point on the object ball. I focus on my fundamentals and then deliver the stroke and stay down on the shot. Let's go through this aiming sequence again with a different cut angle. This time, it is a 1/4 ball hit, or roughly a 45-degree cut angle. I use fractional aiming to assess and identify the cut angle and establish an aiming point. Next, I visualize the entire sequence of pocketing the object ball, which includes the ghost ball aiming and seeing the object ball dropping into the pocket in my mind's eye. I go down on the shot and line up for the shot. My aiming point is sharpened, almost like a camera lens coming into focus. I make a conscious effort on my fundamentals and deliver the stroke. For me, at this point of my game in February 2026, this is the most accurate aiming method that works for me. Here's a drill that I use to help hone my aiming method and stroke speed. Set up an object ball about 2 diamonds down and 1 diamond out on the table. Next, set up a row of balls in the middle of the table. The position of this row is arbitrary, but I recommend you start about 2 diamonds away from the object ball and then move the row further back as you progress. You can use as many or as little balls that you want. The objective is to shoot the cue ball to pocket the object ball. The cue ball position must be controlled so that the next ball in the row can be used to pocket the cue ball. And this continues till you shoot all the balls in the row. All balls must be shot into the same pocket. This drill will hone your aiming accuracy, but also the speed of your stroke. If you hit too hard, the cue ball will get out of position, making the next shot difficult. If you do get out of position, you need to perform a recovery shot so that you can take the subsequent shot. After you shoot all the balls in the row, reset the layout and move the row of balls further back slightly and try to complete the drill. If you complete that distance successfully, reset the row of balls even further back and try to complete the drill again. This drill really hones your aim, shot making, and cue ball control. If you can complete the drill with 6 to 7 balls without missing, you're in pretty good shape. I think this is also a great warm-up drill as part of a pre-game routine or practice session. Well, that's it for the video. Has your aiming method evolved over time as your pool game has progressed? What aiming method are you using now? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It'll really help the channel out. You can also support the channel by checking out my merch store at missagainpool.com. Every miss makes us better, so let's grow together. My name is JC. Try not to miss again.